So we've got quite a big job for us today where we're going to be dropping the fuel tank out of the MR2. Now we're doing this for two reasons. The main reason being that we've got some clutch hard lines that I picked up, and because I hate myself, I decided to opt for the OEM lines rather than what a lot of people do is they use just like flexi line to do the clutch cables. The clutch fluid. And the other one we've got is we've also got some new handbrake cables. So we picked these up brand new from MR2 Heaven for a fraction of the cost that you get from genuine. So we're really excited to put these in, and even though you don't need the tank to be removed to do them, it just makes life a little easier. So that's today's task. We had a quick look online as to what is required to drop the tank, and it's a lot. So it's gonna be fun. And John is just retapping
one dodgy bolt.
The thread because it's all sad and stuff. To the left, to the left.
There's my thread, just a little to the left.
This tool doesn't quite fit, so we're using a 7mm spanner. So there you go, that was what was inside. So hopefully...
Today's intro is a bit of a white lie, as the actual footage for these jobs edited down was still just under an hour total. So instead of uploading a massive single episode, this will be split into some smaller, more digestible chunks, so please bear with me. The first task of the day was to clear out the thread on the wheel hub connecting to the lower control arm.
Oh yeah, so if you missed last week's episode, we permanently destroyed the resale value of my car by drilling holes in it. Okay, so we need to remove... Oh look at this! Do you want some cool stickers of your car? Link in description.
That was conveniently not planned.
Yeah. Oh.
Nice.
Okay, so fun fact about the ADUB, and it's probably convenient, well probably the same for most other cars, but this centerpiece is identical to the manual. It's just here, obviously this trim piece you can remove and you just put a shifter boot in here in place. And then with the manual cars, so the automatics, mine's fading and sad, but on the automatics this is supposed to say MR2. It might actually say Toyota MR2, but it's supposed to say MR2 on this. On the manuals it just has the number pattern. I was gonna count it out, then I'm like
1, 2.
I was gonna be like 1, 6. Wait, it's not 6 speed. 1.
1.
Yeah.
3.
1. No,
5.
it's 1 2 3.
Oh, you've got a dog leg. R.
Oh, yeah, no, sorry, yeah, 1 3.
1, 2, 3.
1 2 3. No.
No. 1, 3, 5, 2, 4 reverse.
What he said is 1 3 5 2 4 R. Oh, so I would have been right. 1 2 3 4 5 R. That's what I was going to do, and I'm like, hang on, no, that doesn't seem right. But yeah, so it's supposed to have the shifter thing in case you forget how to gear, and I'm definitely going to forget how to gear because I didn't buy a gear shift knob for my car because they look like dildos, and I don't like them.
Removing the center console is pretty easy. It's only fastened by about 4 Phillips screws either side, but if your car is anything like mine, there's probably a lot of stuff missing, so it would be even easier.
While we're here down memory lane, check out this amazing booklet. A guy saw me at a car show and got one of his mates to get in touch with me, and he gave me this. Isn't it cool? This was a genuine, I think it was a genuine catalogue that you got from Japan back in the day.
You left this on a pole. It's got a hole through.
Not me!
Yeah.
Back to the pictures, look. Isn't it cool? Alright, back to work. Sorry guys. Oh, look at that. It's another gem right here. This one is even cooler. Now I have to show you guys some more intermission, sorry. But it's worth it. I just gotta find it. But it's worth it. Look! It's my car! Oh no, I lost it. Look at it. It's my Zoomer. My Zoomerton. Yes. Okay. Back to it. So, with these panels, it is just 2 Phillips screws underneath here. I had this recently replaced with ones from, I think it was TOOS. They do reproduction ones. It was quite expensive. I think it was about 50 New Zealand dollars, so what's that, like 30 US? But so worth it, honestly. There we go. There you go. This was from TOOS. And yeah, so it's just got 2 clips at the bottom there, and then along the top you just got 2 Phillips screws which just go onto these self tappers here. So pretty easy to remove. I just kind of forgot.
This far into the video and you may be asking yourself what any of this has to do with removing the fuel tank. I'm working under the assumption that this panel will need to be removed so that the center console can slide out without having any interference. Once that console is removed, I'll be able to unplug the fuel pump and the sensors underneath.
This is just a little magnet piece. I gather the manuals don't have them, but I spent ages trying to find one that wasn't mouldy. And then yeah, last two Phillips heads. Just this mess of... Look at the rust. Ugh. Yum. That's genuine A-dub rust. I know what I got. 50k on your offer. Don't try and lowball me. Hater's gonna say it's fake. Oh, that one looks rusty. Oh, we got it. But these are 12, so we just got 1, 2, 3, 4? Just. I wonder if it's worth removing this. I might remove this piece first. I'm assuming that will lift the case off. I don't know, but why not? Oh, there we go. This is just... This is...
Although the auto shifter doesn't need to be removed at this point, I figured while I'm here I might as well remove it and the linkage that feeds into the engine bay to save me doing it later down the line.
And out that goes. Thank you, John. Alright, cool. So we managed to remove the cabling. Just chilling here. I don't really care about any of it. But what we will do now is these are the cables for the fuel tank, I think. Yeah. So we just need to remove them. 2. Those are the 2 lines. So it's the top, we do that for the fuel tank. And then underneath the car is that. Okay, so next on the list is we've done remove center console and connect the 2 electrical connectors. Remove 3 underbody covers and rear plastic tray cover on firewall. Drain fuel tank. If you have an 87 blah 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 blah, there is a valve in the tank that you can open to drain it. Well, we're not going to do that. Disconnect 50 bazillion hoses, actually 6 or 7. Fuel filler hose, fuel vent hose, fuel line, blah blah blah. Disconnect 2 straps, lower tank out. Alright, so we're going under the car, I guess. While I figure out how I'm going to tackle this, I'm just going to go check up on John. So what he's done, I got a bunch of these vapor blasted a while back. So he's just going to mask them out, get them ready to paint. And then doing the same with the engine mounts. So as you would have seen from last episode, we put these new engine mounts in, poly bushes in. They only had 2, so it was just the front and the rear that we put the new bushes on. The side to side, one of them's kind of a bit sad, so we'll replace them, but they're not as important. He's just, oopsies, camera, come on. He's just sanding these down and getting them prepped, ready to paint. We're just going to paint everything black, just to keep it nice. And then, for the rest of the painting, you'll probably not need it anymore. This I want to put in at some point. This came off an Evo 10, I believe. Panel beating friend gave it to me when he had one in for work. So, I think this will look really period correct. But anyway, we've got new axle shafts, drive shafts, whatever you want to call them. They've been sandblasted as well, so we're going to have to, vapor blasted, so we're going to have to paint them black as well. New starter for a manual, shifter forks and all that sort of stuff in there as well. I'll put my greasy paws all over it. There's a bunch of stuff in there. I got given 2 different like manual selector thingamadoodles. But like full units, because one of them had a short shifter, the other didn't. I'm getting both of them done, and then I'm just going to give back the set I don't use, but I'm going to go for the short shift version, just because I've driven now 2 manual A-dubs, and they both have factory throw, and it's not really for me. You have to almost dislocate your shoulder to be able to throw far enough. But yeah, so that's what John's doing. He's just painting everything, getting it all ready.
And like that, we're at the end of the video. Now, as I said in the beginning, the complete day's worth of work edited down was still just shy of an hour, and I didn't think uploading such a massively long clip would benefit anyone. So please keep your eyes peeled next week, where we will begin tackling the nightmare mess that is the handbrake cables, and trust me, these were significantly more annoying than I'd like to admit. And the video after that will be the longest of the 3, educating you all on how not to drain a petrol tank, and how to make yourself regret ever starting the process with just one simple hose. Till then, thank you guys all so much for watching. Please do let me know in the comments what you think, and I'll see you all next week.